Alright, it's July 16th. Yesterday we had a controlled flight into terrain. The props were okay. I ran it into a tree and it crashed and broke the landing skid on this side, which is easily replaceable. It also smashed the lens cover. Turned out the internal lens wasn't damaged at all. I replaced it with this ND filter. So cosmetically it looks fine. However, when I go to power it back up and see if it'll work, I get a calibration error, an IMU calibration error that I cannot clear. And it looks like I'll have to send it back to get fixed. So won't be flying the rest of the trip, but I'm confident it should be a pretty easy fix for the manufacturer. My worst fears came true. I have a really bad depth of field and it looked like it was far enough away from the tree, but it wasn't. And she went down pretty hard from about 50 feet to the ground. John and I had to hike through some serious thick brush, but John was able to eyeball it. We're able to bring it back, so it should be fine. I just got to send it back. John and I are headed back to the camera trap site. My camera trap utilizes a lithium battery to power the MDVR, because that has to stay powered up all the time because the boot up sequence takes way too long. So once the tripwire's tripped, it'll already have power and start to record immediately. The battery that's in there is only good for a couple of nights, so I'm going to go swap it out. Grease on a paper towel. We have some grease on the ground. Tripwire remains. We're still good for now. However, on its last bar. Check this mechanism. Make sure the mechanism is. There's the tripwire. There's the other tripwire set up. John's got the wire going across here. Alright, can anybody see the tripwire as we come up on it? Right. Right there. Right here. It's military grade tripwire. Well, we got one more night left, and sorry we won't have any drone footage for the remainder of this expedition, but I'm hoping to have it repaired for the next outing in August. Tonight we're going to do some more calling and wood knocking. Last night we did an Ohio howl and got some distant coyote response, but it was very faint. So we're hoping to get some audio tonight of some replies to our calls and wood knocks. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.